Good morning, party people.
Welcome to the breakdown with Nath and Johnny. Look, full disclosure, I wish that I had some jelly rolls here to commemorate this.
You do?
No.
I've done that twice in the past 2 weeks, and each time I do it, I know it's rude, but I think it's funny.
Japan was really good to me. It was really good to me in the worst way possible.
You can't keep... how long was it back since you've been
a
back?
month.
You can't keep using that. It's
Well, you know. Anyway, we are going to check out Falling in Reverse, All My Life, featuring Jelly Roll. I wonder if it's going to be a cover of that R&B song.
I like to think it's a Foo Fighters cover.
Is it? Oh.
That would be great. That's a great Foo Fighters thing. The other day, Josh Freese put a thing on his Insta. It was like a year since they did the announcement of him drumming for Foo Fighters. Mm-hmm. And he showed that. Did you watch that footage where they did In the Black? So it was that playing All My Life. That song, one, it made me just be like, oh, that song was so sick. Mm-hmm. But also, they do this like... that bit, but they did like an extended jam of it.
Ooh.
And it made me just be like, he's such a phenomenal drummer. But just watching the chemistry with the band. Anyway, All My Life, Foo Fighters. That's what we should talk about. But we're not. We're going to talk about All My Life, Jelly Roll. Now, before we get into this, I have to preface this with, I know people hate Ronnie Radke. We did whatever the last song was that was really big, and everyone, Ronald. There were so many comments of people being like, I can't believe you support this. We're not. We're not supporting. We're just checking the thing out.
We're not supporting anything bad that he says or does.
Yeah, we're checking out our music because people... there's 100,000 requests in our DMs of being like, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? So it's for us, it's like a music perspective. We're not... Half the time I don't get the lyrics, so I don't know. Like there's a lot of transphobia stuff that I didn't know about because...
Is there that in his music though? I don't think I've ever picked up on that.
There was a whole heap of... There was a big thing in one of our comments of one last week explaining what he'd said and what was bad. That's not what we're getting into here. We're checking out...
We like riffs and breakdowns.
From what I've heard about this, I don't think we're getting riffs and breakdowns.
Probably not, because Jelly Roll doesn't do riffs and breakdowns.
Yeah.
I'm actually quite a big fan of Jelly Roll. I really enjoy some of his stuff. Some of it's not for me, but some of it I really, really enjoy. I think he's a fantastic vocalist. It's going to be interesting to hear these two together. But yeah, we've done enough talking. We're going to get into it. Thanks for hanging out with us.
It's the first time you've ever shut yourself up.
But I am going to say like and subscribe. Prove Nathan wrong. Like and subscribe. And actually do it. Let me know if you've done it because I've told you to.
Or if you don't want to do it because you told him to, let us know that too.
Just do it just to piss Nath off.
I'm never going to be annoyed if you subscribe to this channel because it means you're supporting us. Thank you. I think you're incredible. 3, 2, 1.
I wonder if we're going to get full hoedown stuff.
Yeah, I've been high and low, I've been sober, I've been fighting, searching for my love in all the wrong places. Word up on the streets is I got a bad reputation. Yeah, I may have true blood, but that was true love. Got a stroke of bad luck everywhere I look. Every time I go right, everything goes wrong. And
The scratching?
Yeah.
It's so... This is Country Limp Bizkit.
It is like Country Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Also, I was going to say, people think he's an arsehole, but I think he's all white.
See, what Johnny did there was make a dumb joke about the fact he's dressed in all white. But it sounded like all right. I'm now going to translate his jokes to make them worse. That's fun.
Ooh, we are getting riffs.
yeah, I've been up and down, I've been through hell and back. I've had my share of drama, baby. Please cut me some slack. I know you wanna get through to me, but I am my worst enemy. I may have true blood, but that was true love. Got a stroke of bad luck everywhere I look. Every time I go right, everything goes wrong. And I self-destruct when I'm close to love. Better buckle down.
Super catchy. Looks like we're about to get a shreddy boy.
Yeah. Do you know who riffed on this song?
Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Riffs on all the good stuff.
He does. He gets around in the best way.
This is off the upcoming album, Popular Monster. This is a very left field track for them. Like I'll be interested to hear the whole album because how does this fit in to Ronald, to any of the singles he's released lately? This is so different.
It is. Yeah.
That chorus is catchy as hell.
So catchy. It definitely has like a massive like sort of southern tinge to it, country tinge to it.
It's the country song.
Yeah.
Interesting as well because of the way country's growing in popularity at the moment.
Yeah.
This could just be a very smart marketing move from them.
For
Could
sure.
be like, look, let's reach out to that audience and bring him into our world somehow. But
Yeah, for sure.
It's done well.
It's done very well. It looks incredible. Like all his music videos are
Yeah.
exceptional.
I'd
And
love to
his
know where
voice
it's
sounds
shot.
great.
That's a cool looking country
Yeah.
town. Like
The set of Wild Wild West or something.
Yeah, it's probably on a film lot, but it looks sick.
Oh! The fucking boot scooting. Let's go. God, he's got a good voice. It goes full falling reverse at the end, doesn't it?
They can't help it. Be like, oh, end of the world, end of the world, end of the trade line. That's what we'll do for this one.
Baby. Yeah, come on now.
Is Fall in Reverse just Ronnie Radke and then he has musicians play with him?
Yeah. But I think he's had like the same dudes for a while now.
Okay.
Is it Luke Holland on drum?
He's been doing live stuff. I've seen that because of all the Ronald footage that's gone live with him drumming. Because apparently they played one song like 3 times and the pyro kept fucking up.
Yeah, he got burnt to a fucking crisp, the poor dude.
Yeah. You know what? I know we've said it before. Anything with Cody on it is better.
Like, yeah, he's such a great songwriter.
He's such a great songwriter. It just sounded like that. The riffs in that were sick. It made it like a really country rock, but like more rock leaning country side of things is a style of country that I can get on board with a lot more. I'm not particularly country leaning normally.
Yeah.
I actually messaged Cody a few weeks ago and was like, can you send me some country rock stuff? And he was like, oh boy, just send me a list.
Oh, yeah, no. He's a fantastic songwriter. Anything he touches, it definitely elevates it to a new level. Not that obviously Falling in Reverse are doing just fine by themselves. Jelly Roll's voice is incredible. I love it. I love that grit that he has. That tone is so good. And especially, I love hearing it on the rockier stuff, and I really love it on his more stripped back, somber stuff. That's what really got me into him.
We checked out one of those on the channel.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Save Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, great song, great vocal performance in that. Ronnie sounds great, as always. Love him or hate him, he is a talented human. He's a very talented vocalist. He's a very talented, musician.
I think he sounded better in the chorus. I think the verse, for me, I don't think it sounded that great, to be honest. That first verse, it didn't sound bad, but it's not the range that I think suits him particularly well.
Do you think it was potentially because you're hearing it over something you haven't heard his
voice
voice over?
I don't think his voice suited that style as much. I don't think, because he was leaning into the country kind of cadence and tones of it a bit more.
The twang,
and I don't think that's not his voice.
Yeah.
I think he was putting on a character to play that bit, whereas I think when it kicked into just like the singing the chorus, you could see, even though it's still country, it still sounded more like him. So I think the choruses sounded a bit more, I don't know, I'll definitely give it another play. One, because I actually enjoyed that song a lot. So I'll give it another play to hear it, and maybe without the visual and stuff, maybe I'll enjoy it more, or maybe because I know where it's going. But to start with, I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to like this, based on the initial him riding the horse down the street singing part.
Yeah, okay. And of course he flew in on a unicorn.
Yeah, my bad, unicorn.
Like, you know.
Yeah. Like all countrymen do.
Yeah, nothing speaks country than unicorns.
Nothing speaks country than unicorns. Write that down.
Did I say more than or then?
You said that.
Okay, more than unicorns. Yeah, like unicorns. Anyway, you know, I'm great with my English.
And nothing speaks country, nothing says country.
Speaking of words, that was...
He's like, let's just get away from my sentence that I didn't do well. Moving on. Sorry, go on. Anyway, all white.
Speaking of... Then he was back in black.
See, what Johnny did there was he transformed it into a black outfit from his white outfit.
Yeah, but also referenced AC/DC, a very popular Australian band. You might have heard about them. I hear they're going to be huge. Speaking of words and sentences, there was also a very self-reflective piece in that sense. Yeah. It was, you know, like, and I'm not saying that everyone's going to think that, like, oh, well, he's still an asshole. Like, people are going to think what they think. You know, he's a polarizing figure and he's a bit of a provocateur. But he's still a human, and I'm sure he still clearly sees that he has made mistakes and he hasn't always been perfect and hasn't always been right. But I enjoyed the shift in lyrical content on that one.
It moved away from the ego and a bit more self-reflection.
Yeah, and it was also obviously because of the style, it was a bit more easy to sort of digest on first listen. You didn't have to sort of delve into it too much. You really got that chorus is like it's an earworm, man. Like it gets stuck in there, and you really get to sort of take the lyrics in, which was cool.
What did you guys think of All My Life featuring Jelly Roll, the brand new track from Falling in Reverse? Does that make you
want a boot scoot?
Boogie, baby? Oh, come on. Boot scooting, baby.
My legs are really sore after yesterday. Oh, God.
Does it make you more excited for Popular Monster, the upcoming album? Are you like me and go, how's that going to fit into things? Because it is very different to everything else we've heard. Or is there going to be like more variety in the album that we're not expecting?
I think there's only another 2 songs that we haven't heard, though, because hasn't he already released like 6 or 7 singles?
How many songs on the album? Have they released a track list?
Yeah, I saw the track list the other day.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
I think there's only another couple of songs.
Him.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for being here. Just remember, Johnny is a wordsmith, and he's very handsome, with great legs and terrible knees. That's a throwback joke for those of you that follow us more frequently. Anyway, bye.
Just let you go with that one. All right.
I like you did this and your leg just got like this high, just didn't lift.
Because I was grabbing my foot and I was just like, ugh.